My name is David, and this is Ianda Cibro Paracord Design. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to make the Convex weave paracord bracelet. What you'll need is 3 strands of cord, 2 of them being 8 feet each, that is with some slack, and 1 6-foot strand of cord. This is a 4-strand core. Okay, let's get into this tutorial. First, what you want to do is start from the bottom section down here. You want to do an over-under weave for the 4 strands that'll be like side by side. I'm going to show you how to start this off. First, I'm going to be using black as my as the outer strands of the 4-strand core, and the titanium as the black will be used as the inner strand, and the titanium will be used as the outer strand. And then the third will be the primary accent color, which will be run down the center, like it is here. Alright, let's begin. I'm also using 5/8 buckles. What you first want to do, you want to start off by doing an over-under loop for the black cord, making sure your bottom cord comes up and over the top section of the cord. I'm just going to put the starting loop all the way through to the other buckle at the top, and then I'm going to take my bottom strand from the inside and loop over, tightening up slack, leaving a little slack at the bottom so that you can run the second cord in. You're going to repeat the process with the titanium cord. You can use whatever colors you want, and you basically want to do the same thing that you started here. You want to bring one under and one over, making sure they're both even. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to bring it up top, making sure that it's to the outside. The black cord will be used as the outer strands, and the gray cord will be used as the inner strand. I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself with this. The black strand will be the inner cords. It'll be the 2 on the inside, and the gray cord will be on the outside. This will be holding the weave together. What you want to do now, you want to take your cords and tighten them up at the bottom. Then you want to take your black cord and bring it down the middle. The other titanium cord here will be used as the outsides, while the black is used as on the insides, so that it looks like you got 4 strands like this. so that you gotta look like that. Next, what you want to do is you want to take this cord here and you want to go down through the top. You want to do the same thing like you did at the beginning, and over under. You're going to take the blue strand, bring it down right in the middle. You're not going to do anything to this. You're just going to start it from there. You're going to even up the strands so that your ends are met. And you want to put that off to the side for 1 second. Then you want to take your inner strands and you want to tie them off. What you're going to do is you're going to come up between cords 1 and 2 and between 3 and 4 with the black strands. You want to make sure that you come up in the middle, in between, like this. Then you want to loop over, and then you want to basically come up still between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You're going to tighten off the central strands. And then you're going to do the same for the opposite side with the other central strand. And you want to tighten that one up as well. I'm using an 8 1/4 inch wrist size on this one. If you want a little bit of slack, I would say go up to 9 inches, or the equivalent for centimeters, or whatever the size is in that aspect. Then you want to basically loop over, and you want to do your side strands. You want to go over that and back out to the left and to the right, and you want to tighten that up as well. This will get you set up for the 4-strand core. So you want to make sure it's nice and tight. And you see that now you have a 6-strand weaving pattern along with a 4-strand core. Alright, let's begin. First, what you want to do, you want to make sure still that your ends are even, or you can have a little bit of slack. Just make sure that you're going to take one to the left and one to the right. You're going to go over to the outsides. You're going to loop over the side of the left side of the first strand and the last strand. You're going to take your first cord, you're going to come under, with your central strand. You're going to make like a teardrop, and you're going to put that off to the side, and then we'll come back to that after. Then we're going to do the other side, repeating the process. You're going to mirror everything on the left as you do on the right. Next, you want to take your second strand, which will be the center color. The one that I'm using is black. You're going to come in between the teardrops, and you're going to take your center cord, and you're going to come underneath that teardrop, looping it around, and then you're going to go down between 2 and 3 and come right back up between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You're going to do it like this. That'll do the right side, and now I'm going to do the left side. I'm going to mirror everything I just did. You're going to come down below the teardrop, making sure you stay above your core strands. And you're going to repeat the process. You're going to go down between 2 and 3 and come right back up between 1 and 2. Once you get to that point, you want to leave a little slack right here where your cords go down in between 2 and 3. You're going to take your last set of strands, which I'm using for this one is the titanium cord. You're going to come through the loop where the teardrop was on the right and the left. You're going to come through that, and you're going to go underneath where the cords just came down for the center cord, and then you're going to go down between 1 and 2. That'll start this off, and that'll be from the right side going to the left. You're going to come through the teardrop, over 3 cords, and down between 1 and 2. You're going to repeat the process in the opposite direction, coming through, underneath the cords coming down between 2 and 3, and down between cords 3 and 4. And that is basically it. You're just going to repeat the process. From there, you're going to tighten everything up, starting with the central accent cord. Then you're going to tighten up the side accent cords. You're going to tighten up the left and the right side cords. And basically you just tighten up everything, making sure that the first loop over is to the left and to the right of the cords coming down the middle. That's the first one. I'll do 2 more and then we'll call it there. Basically, you just repeat the process. I usually start from right to left. So like if you do it from left to right, it's the same process, no difference. You come down from the center with the middle accent color all the way over to the right, coming up from the right side in between. You're going to come up in between cords 3 and 4 with that one, and repeating the process with the left side. You're going to come from the left of cord 1 and come up between cords 1 and 2. And then repeat the process. I'm going to zoom in so you can get a better look. You want to come down in between here, staying above the core strands. Loop around, and then loop around once you come down through the middle, and then repeat the process on the left side. You're going to loop around the teardrop, and then you're going to come back through the center cords between cords 2 and 3, and then right back up between 1 and 2. Then you want to take your side cords and then come underneath right here, under there, and then under the cords that came down through the center, and go down through between cords 1 and 2, and do the same for the opposite side, going to the opposite direction. And then tighten it all up. always make sure that your cords on the sides here are next to each other and not overlapping. It does take a little time getting used to it, and you should be fine from there. Tighten up the other side. Alright, and there you go. You see how the pattern looks? That is the Convex Paracord bracelet tutorial. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. If you want to end it, once you get to the end, once you get to your last weave, it's about, like on my bracelet, it's 10 passes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. When you get to the end, you want to take first your center cords right down in between the weave at the bottom. Then you want to take your side cords on top in the same direction. You want to bring everything down through that last section of the weave. And basically you want to come down and loop the cords back over and through each other, going to the left and to the right. Then when you get to your side strand here, you do the same thing, and you end it off at the bottom. This should hold nice and tight as long as your cords are cinched really well. Alright, my name is David. This is Ianda Cibro Paracord Design. Thank you, and have a nice day.